Brothers and sisters, this is Elizabeth Marie with Lotta Rain 333. Thank you so much for returning to this channel to hear what the Lord has been showing me. And I quickly want to give a big shout out to those of you who have been supporting me in this ministry through prayer and through love gifts. Thank you so very much. It means so much to me. And I want you to know that I pray for all my subscribers almost on a daily basis. I can't say every single day, but I try to pray for you as much as possible, that the Lord would speak to your hearts, that you would draw closer to Him, that you would hear His voice, that you would be healed of all infirmities and sicknesses, that your family, I pray for your families as well, that they would be healed as well. And so I do remember you all in prayer. And if you have a prayer request that you would like for me to be praying for you specifically, please shoot me an email. My contact email is down below. And put prayer request at the top so I will notice it and I won't miss it. And I will be praying for you. All right, let me go ahead and get started. Now, this is a bit of a different message. Like I said, the Lord in this message I'm going to read to you, it's a little bit in code. And I think the Lord does that for several reasons. One is He wants us to seek Him out on the further understanding of what He shows us. And we can actually see that in the Word of God when Jesus spoke in parables. Instead of just laying it out all out there for everybody to understand, instead He spoke in parables so those people who seek it out might have the understanding. And I think it's the same way with this message that the Lord gave me. Please, I ask that you would pray about it and that you would seek the Lord for further understanding and wisdom. All right, so what the Lord has been showing me, first I want to explain a little bit of something about Revelation 17, about actually Revelation 13 as well, that there are two opposing systems, and I believe people get this very confused. There is the beast system that we see from Revelation 13, and that's the one that has 7 heads. And then in Revelation 17, we see a system called Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. That is another system. Now, these two systems actually work together, even though they are enemies. And we are seeing all of this happening now. So this is why I ask you to seek the Lord for your own understanding. These two systems are working together right now. If you read Revelation 17, you're going to see that the Babylonian, the Great, the mother of harlots, is sitting on the beast. Okay, so they are working together. However, it talks about how the beast hates her. Okay? Satan actually controls both of these systems, and he is using them even now to accomplish his last great feats on this earth. Now, both of these systems are seeking. I don't say they don't have absolute power, but guess what? You all know they're seeking absolute power. Both are manipulative. Both are deceptive. And like I said, both are in play right now. We can see them clearly now. Now, according to Revelation 13, we see that the beast system rises up again after having a massive blow to one of the heads. So I'm not going to spell all of this out, brothers and sisters, but I want to have to say this to you, that the one head that was apparently killed by the sword, this is the main driver of the beast system. And it is fueled by the great hatred it has towards God's people. And it is now coming back into power. And it is now permeating many nations. Not only is it coming, but it's strategically and forcefully coming. But many just don't see it, but it's going to become clearer and clearer as the days go by, in the days and the years ahead. Now, not even right now what the Lord showed me about, that's the beast system that is rising up again. The one head that was killed is now rising back up into power. It is now infiltrating many nations, including America. And not even mystery Babylon the Great, which includes America and her allies, will be able to stand up against it. And this is where, if you read Revelation 17, you'll see that Babylon is then destroyed by the beast system. And this is because it says actually in Revelation 13:14, it says this, and they worship the dragon, which they gave power unto the beast. The dragon is Satan, okay? They worship the dragon, which gave power to the beast. Okay, so people who worship Satan, they're giving power to this system. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, and who is able to make war with him? In other words, for a short time, nobody can make war with the beast system. But in the end, Jesus is the only one who will be able to conquer this beast. All right, now let me go ahead, and now that I gave you a little bit of the background of what the Lord has been showing me about these two systems that are constantly in conflict with one another, I now want to talk to you about the Rema words that I got on the 17th of October. Like I said, please seek the Lord on further understanding and confirmation, because this is sort of like a hidden parable. And this is what I heard in my spirit. There are two kings. One is filled with darkness and evil. One is filled with greed and deception. One is operating behind the curtains, while the other is in plain view. They both have opened the doors to the demonic from the bottomless pit. Both are doing the work that leads to the final Antichrist, for both are in the running. However, one is greater than the other. One is the controlled opposition, while one will be infused with Satan, but his time has not yet come. Unknowingly, they work together, but on opposing sides. And then I heard manipulation, and then I heard one is being used and doesn't even know it. It is a setup for the great reveal. And I believe right there, the great reveal the Lord's talking about is the revealing of the Antichrist. Behind the scenes, there is a fight to control the world, for both want to rule the world, but only one will for a short time. One is named destruction, the other is named greed. And there was a pause, and then I heard this. Control, dictatorship, destruction, not good versus evil, but evil versus evil. The king of the north, the king of the south, and then I heard Daniel 11. So I urge you all to go and read Daniel 11. So it's a little bit of a complex chapter. It's hard to understand. However, just know that most of Daniel 11 has already been fulfilled, almost to in many details. But it's the last part of Daniel 11 that actually talks about the Antichrist. All right, now I want to share with you very quickly a vision that I had that goes along with this. On the 15th of October, I awoke to a dream vision. I saw laying on the ground a pile of large glass window panes, piled one on top of the other like they were being ready to be installed in a house. I don't know how many there were because the glass was fairly thin, but I say there had to be at least 10 to 15 panes of glass piled high. When I woke up, of course, I had not a clue. I'm like, what was this, Lord? And I heard this. I heard, these are prophecies not fulfilled yet. I'll say it again. These are prophecies not fulfilled yet. Now, here's the interpretation that I got. Many years ago, the Lord showed me that if I had a dream or vision about looking out of a window, that pointed to a future prophecy that had yet to come. It is something that is coming in the future. And I've had many dreams about looking out the window. So this pile of window glass, it represents many end-time prophecies that still yet have to come. We're not quite there. Many people are like, oh, you know, we're at the very end. Well, we're getting there, brothers and sisters. We are seeing prophecy being fulfilled, but there's many things that still have to come, and that's what the Lord was pointing to. So I wanted to share that with you. All right. I want to thank you for coming to hear what the Lord has been showing me. And I also want to mention that I have this as a transcript, what I've just shared with you. It's in a transcript. It's in my blog. It's in my Substack blog that you can read and subscribe to for free. So please go check it out. And I want to thank you once again for coming. Please share this with those people who you feel that the Lord is leading you to, and share it on your social platforms as well. All right, stay blessed. Shalom.